Hello, this is Brian with another episode of Building the Business of You. And we are talking about nonverbal communication. We're also talking about presentations, and we're also talking about just becoming successful. And today I'm going to talk about setting the stage. When you're doing a presentation, you have to set the stage. And I say that, I'm part musician, part firefighter, part military veteran. So, but I have been playing music for a long time, and you have to set the stage. You have to be in a position, and you do it long enough, you know where to put the table. If you're doing a wedding, you know where to set up at, where's the best location when you get to the venue. When you're, the same thing, if you're giving a presentation about your product or service, and you're speaking to one person, you're speaking to a family, or you're speaking to a group, set the stage. What are you comfortable with? Bring them in your domain. Set the stage where you're comfortable with, where you know communication happens the best. And I say this to a lot of people. One thing is I've been in insurance sales for a long time. Every firefighter has second jobs, and I'm exactly one of those. So before I retired, and I've been doing insurance for a long time on the side. So if someone if they ask me about a product, or ask me about pricing, or ask me about this, I would, especially when you talk insurance products, or really anything, I knew the environment to talk about this stuff was not in front of everyone. So whether it be, at a place where I had several people there that didn't need to know this guy's business, or whether it was at a house and you're talking to a family about life insurance, or about injury coverage. I've been in scenarios, and I'll just use this as an example. This is a perfect example. We're sitting, many times you're sitting there at the table, maybe even the kitchen table, which is in an open area next to a living room, and you have maybe a teenager that's watching TV that's blaring. Sometimes they'll bring their parents over to listen to what you're saying, to validate things. They may be talking about another subject right there. They have maybe a couple other children that are running around the house. Is that an environment that is conducive to what you're there for? No. And so what you have to do is find out a way that you can get the decision makers together in a quiet room. It could be in an office. It could be taking them into a customer service room. It could be at their home. If they have an office to go to, if they have another dining room they can go to where it's a little quieter. It's important to say that, because once you start your presentation, it's very hard to move after you begin it. So you have to, recognize it right away and set the stage for your success.